Okay, so this might help to make more sense of the horizontal shifts here with the table, as you're going to see what's going on. Okay, so we have a table, and we want to create a new table for this function g of x. So I'm going to go ahead and try to draw again my rectangle, my table. And I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be having input, and I'm going to be having output g of x. Okay, now, don't put the input in. Okay, we only know 4 things from this table. We know, so look at the original function. We know f of 2 is 1. We know f of 4 is 3. We know f of 6 is 7. And, scoot it up a little bit. F of 8 is 11. That's all we know, okay? We don't know f of 5, we don't know f of 9, we don't know any of those things. All right, my g function is right here, and so I want to say g of x is going to equal f of something minus 3. Now I'm going to do this 4 times. So the first time, I need that stuff in the parentheses to be a 2. So what number would I have to put in for x to get a 2? It'd have to be a 5, right? Now that's going to be f of 2, and I know f of 2 is 1. So g of 5, cheat and write over that, g of 5 is going to equal f of 5 minus 3. That comes from the function they give us. But 5 minus 3 is 2. And so we know f of 2. That's the 1. Okay. So what was my input? What was my x? 5. What was my output? 1. Okay? All right, let's try the next one. I'm going to have g of something. I'll leave it blank this time, because I don't know what x is. But this time, I need it to be f of 4. So I need that to be a 4. Okay, what number do I have to put in right here so that I'll get a 4? Well, I need that to be a 7, don't I? 7 minus 3 is 4. So my x is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. And then f of 4, I know, is 3. So my input is 7. My output is 3. Okay? Do you see what's happening? The output's staying the same, but what's happening to the input? The 2 became a 5, the 4 became a 7. They're increasing by 3, right? Okay, that's why it's a shift to the right. All right, this is a shift to the right. Okay, so we'll show you one more, in case you're not seeing it yet. G of something is going to equal f of something minus 3, but I need that to be f of 6 now. Okay, so if I'm taking my old input, right, and adding 3 to it, it should be a 9, right? Because 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay, so that works out. So my x is 9. 9. And then what's the output? Well, we know f of 6 is 7. So the output's staying the same, but the input is changing. Okay, and then our last one, g of something equals f of something minus 3, but I need this something to be 8, f of 8. So I'm going to put an 11 here, because 11 minus 3 is 8, and then that means my input was 11, and then 11 minus 3 was 8, so f of 8, that I know, happens to be 11. Okay. All right, so what happened? We were expecting if we go by what we know about horizontal shifts, we were expecting this to shift 3 units to the right. So that means all the inputs should be plus 3. So 2 plus 3, so like I'm adding 3 to all of these. And then the outputs are staying the same.